Good morning, my bees. How are you today? I'm currently, as you can tell, on the road once again, and I am off to the metal scrapyard. If you remember that kind of favorite place of ours, yeah? So the reason why I'm going over there today is to try and find some kind of a container to pour water for our bees, because even though there is a little stream / river nearby the apiary, I don't know, I just want, right, as I've told you before, I want this to turn into a 5-star luxury resort for our bees. Yeah, I want everything that they need to be literally within a stone throw distance from them. Mission accomplished in terms of finding containers for for the bees. And I have found these bad boys. I just had to give them a really good wash because they had some bloody machine oil on them. But you're probably gonna laugh when you see what I've got for them. So obviously we got the frames that I'm going to be using today, and these are the bad boys I found at the scrapyard, which we're going to be using for our bees. And do you know what? They're absolutely ideal, because normally, right, if you have a big container, you would need to put something in the middle, like a piece of wood, for example, that's going to be floating, because the bees, they drown, right? So hence why you need something in the middle of the water for them to step on it and actually drink and then fly off, right? So hence why these are going to be ideal. There's going to be water in each pocket, and then they have all of these in between spaces that I can literally just scroll down, drink, get back out. As I say, I found in the big piles of, like, scrap metal, I managed to find 4 of them, and yeah, I'm pretty happy. I've got 31 beauties to open up each and every single one of them, see how them guys are doing, and add frames wherever is needed. When I open up, if I find something interesting in one of the beehives, I'm going to obviously record it for you guys. I'm going to do this one very quickly because I'm either going to drop the frame on my phone, but you remember there was this empty frame where the bees, last time I checked on them, the bees already started building the honeycomb without a wax base on there. And I was wondering if I should, ruin it and, give them a frame with wax base. But I decided to leave them and, let them to continue building. And look at what they've done. Absolutely brilliant, the symmetry and everything. It's very good. Very good indeed. I'm happy that I left them to do their thing. It's pretty heavy as well because it's all filled up with like honey right at the top. So I'm pretty pleased with these guys, but it's getting heavy on me in one hand now, so I'm just gonna have to lay down on the corner there. But look at this. This is one of our strongest hives, and you see all of these little tiny bees on the bottom of the beehive in there. These guys have just hatched, right? So they can't fly yet, hence why you see them crawling right there at the bottom, the majority of them. Okay, so that's going to be their job, in their beginning stages of their life, clean the hive. And once they learn to fly, they're going to start, well, obviously before that, they're going to be taking care of the larvae. And afterwards, they will eventually start, going out for nectar, going out for, water, and yeah, basically up until the 40th day, give or take, and then that's it, their time's done. Alright guys, I think I might be a little bit too late to record this, but you see this bee right there in the middle, which is not moving. You see that one right there, yeah? This one's dead, right? And I think I must have interrupted them, but they were literally in the process of cleaning the beehive. So whenever a bee dies inside the beehive, they would all come together and drag it outside of the beehive. And they were dragging her from all the way from here. They dragged her all the way over here. And by the time I take my phone out with the gloves on and start recording, they just stopped, and they're just chilling right there. But I'm hoping we're going to be lucky enough to see them now taking her out. Oh, here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. See how they just drag her? And they will keep doing that until they get her out of the beehive. This is what they would do for anything that is considered, well, sadly, trash in the beehive. You see how clean the floor is? The bottom of the bottom of the beehive, right? More than anything, they keep clean and tidy. That's insane. But yeah, you see now they're just gonna drag her out. That's mad. Alright, anyways. Same like they're at work right now. You see they're taking her towards, you know, the edge of the beehive. That's mental. Anyways though, alright, I'll let them be. They obviously got some, okay, they're gonna take her out the, oh my days. They're gonna take her out the fire eggs today. Ah, she fell back down. There you go. She's climbing up, carrying her, the dead bee. Ah, she can't drag her out. She's too heavy. She's too heavy to drag her out on her own. Oh my days. This is so much better than watching TV, kids. I've done this row and this whole row as well. So right now I've got this one, these three from here. This is the swarm right there. I'm pretty excited to see what's going on in there. And then I only have them lot left over there, and that'll be me done for the day. I have literally just finished off servicing all the beehives. Man, it's hot. I can't, so it's just under 30 degrees right now, and it gets up to about 40-45. Yeah, I might have to find one of those portable like ACs, put them inside me bloody suit. Anyways though, so all have been serviced. All them guys, they're doing quite well. I only ended up using 8 frames, you know, additionally that needed to be added. You know, I don't want to push them. I don't want to overstretch their, you know, their beehive, because they lose focus, and it just doesn't do them good. It doesn't do me good. So we'll take it as it comes and follow their pace, basically. I have also set up the water for them. I think this works absolutely perfect. So I've placed one here, one there, one in the other corner there, and one more right there. So right now they're still a little bit, as you can tell, they're a little bit shocked, because some of them, you know, the ones that have developed, you know, the most, I had to remove. Okay, all right, so you see right in there, yeah, there is a little piece of wood that's not painted. Yeah, you see how that piece of wood is only opened on that side. So the ones that have become on like 7 or 8 frames, I had to lift the whole beehive up and remove that little piece of wood right there, so they're not restricted in terms of you know, the comings and goings. But also, not just that, it also, now that they have enough frames inside the beehive, it becomes warmer and warmer, right? So unrestricting them, that would also improve the ventilation inside you know, the beehive itself. So yep, happy days for some of them. You know, the strongest ones, I had that removed, but the other ones, they would still need that, because they need to maintain a certain temperature, and by removing it, I just don't want to give them a cold, put it this way, right, in simple terms. See, that one's also got it. But yes guys, the grind continues. I'll see you tomorrow.